Hey, and welcome to video number 4. We're going to talk about the backlink ninja trick in relation to articles are not dead. Obviously, we're going to be talking about article marketing. You know, there's a big thing about Google Slap and easing articles, you know, blah, blah, blah. Articles are not dead. You know, easing articles isn't getting a lot of traffic because of the Google Slap, because Google doesn't like easing articles because it's a content farm and a link farm and so forth. You know, believe it or not, I have articles on easing articles, and even after the Google Slap, I have an article that is ranked number 1 on easing articles in Google. If you type in the keyword, ranked number 1 out of 152 million. And that's not to say that, you know, easing articles is not getting any traffic. It's really about the way you create the article, and if you can create an article, you know, you can spin the article, create good content, and still get good quality backlinks. Because our whole goal is, okay, getting backlinks is one thing, but getting those backlinks indexed, if they're not, the sites are not good content, and somebody lands on the content and gets to your site, they're going to think you're unprofessional and this and that. So articles are not dead. No, it's not dead. Perhaps for the people that are creating low quality content, yes, that can be the case. So let's talk about article content and how you can do it the right way. Doing it the right way is actually very easy. You just need to know how to do it. First of all, you want to do your keyword research, meaning you want to know what kind of general keywords you're going to use for the title of the article and for the general content. From that point, you need to find LSI keywords. Now, I'm going to show you in a minute how to do that and how to go about doing that. There are specific tools that you can use to find LSI keywords. LSI keywords are basically relating to the general keyword. For example, if we're writing an article content about dog training, then Google is going to look for keywords that relate to dog training. For example, puppy, dog, types of dogs, you know, crates, newspapers, specific training jargon that relate to doggy training. So that's what LSI keywords is all about. But there is a specific method that I use to write the article content so that I know that the content is good quality content, not just for Google, but for human readers as well. Do that, you know, and the Google Slap will come. You normally won't get bumped down because Google will figure out that, oh, this person that actually has good quality content, we're going to bump them up, even though they are on easing articles or even on articlebase.com. So what I want to do is let's talk about some examples. Let's go to Google and let's talk about some LSI examples. So I obviously love this tool because this is the easiest tool to use to get LSI keywords. So if you go to lsikeywords.com and you type in your keyword, I would type in a general keyword or a specific keyword that you want to rank on. So whatever keyword that you're going to add to your title needs to go here. You can pick the top 5, the top 10. I usually just pick the top 5 and click on submit query. And what this is going to do is it's going to go to Google, it's going to look at the top 5 searches, and then it's going to analyze, you know, what kind of keywords it has that's related to puppy potty training. So I'm going to pause this a little bit. Okay, great. As you can see here, it has extracted the top 5 results, and you can see 1-word column here, 2-word column here, and 3-word column here. So what I normally do is I usually highlight the top 5. So what I'll do is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'll make sure these words are in my article. I'll make sure the top 10 or top 5 to 10 are here, and I'll make sure the 5 to 10 keywords are in my article. That's it. It's that easy to find LSI keywords. Now, as you can see, puppy potty training is related to house, crate, puppies, outside, toilet, take, house training, crate training. You could have different types of training. You could even dig deeper. Potty training tips, potty training technique, training older dogs, training puppies, this and that. So as long as you make sure that at least 5 of these words here, 5 of these, and 5 of these are in your article, then it is very search engine friendly, and at the same time it can be human friendly as well. So as you can see, it's not that hard to write an LSI article. Once you get all the LSI keywords, it's time to create article content. So you want to make it human reader friendly too. You want to create an article. So when you create the article, I think the best and the easiest way to create articles is think of the top 5 things in that niche or niche that you're about to write on. If you're writing on the top 5 things that your dog needs to do when you're training them, potty training them, or top 5 things that you need to have, or 5 ways to train your dog to stop peeing on your carpet, or 5 ways to help your dog stop biting your cords in your house, or 5 steps to doing so. These 3 ways it makes life so much easier to create article content just by doing that. And obviously you want to take your LSI keywords, spread them out, make sure that they are inside of your article content, and you're good to go. Now in terms of getting a backlink to your site, you want to use your resource box. Resource boxes normally are at the bottom of the page. If the site doesn't allow you to link in your article, then you need to link in your box. Now you should know what an anchor text is by now because I showed you examples in the .edu blog video. So your resource box should contain links to your site and should contain, you shouldn't just put like, okay, dog training and link back. You should put it in a sentence like, learn more tips and tricks on how to train your dog in this dog training free report. So you could anchor text dog training, train your dog, and this and that. Make sure that the keyword that you want to rank on is in there in the anchor text, anchor link text. Make sure that it is in there. And then after that, you have your article written in LSI format, and it's time to submit your articles manually. I submit one of my articles to Easy Articles once, and I got lots of traffic just by doing so. Submit it to articlebase.com. I mean, it is optional if you want to spin the articles with thebestspinner.com or another program, and then use something like SENuke to spin your articles. That's fine as long as your articles that are spun make sense. So usually if your article, if it's spun and the unique content is above 75%, then that's usually a good rate. Now I just want to keep that open as an option. Now I'm not saying you can't do it, because you can, but I'm just saying in terms of quality, make sure that when you spin the articles it actually makes sense. It's all about quality over quantity, and that's really what I'm trying to get at, and that's the mindset that you want to have.